Hi everybody, this is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to our program Why Not. I'm your host Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not, I am your host Ritaj Ashkenani.
Hello dear viewers and welcome to our program Why Not, the program that explores everything that is happening here in our beautiful country of Kuwait. As you can see dear viewers, we are right now in this really nice, let's say, indoor amusement park. They have a lot of games. We've actually done an episode before here, but we were covering mostly the outside area. Today's episode we'll continue exploring, getting to see everything that this place has to offer. So dear viewers, without further ado, let's start exploring. Let's go. And as you can see, we've got the king of the jungle right over there, which is a really interesting lion, let's say, statue. And well, the very first thing that they have right here is this kind of, kind of trampoline. I mean, it's not necessarily a trampoline, but it's an indoor kind of course. Like, it has different types of courses in which a lot of the children, you know, they could go in here and get to enjoy lots of different sorts of activities inside that they could play, get active, which is something very important. I mean, you know, given that we are in this incredibly hot weather here in our country of Kuwait, it's really nice to be able to get, you know, some movement, to be active in an indoor safe place such as this. So let's actually just go inside and have a look at what they have. Let's go. Hello again dear viewers. So this is just a part of what they have right here. I mean, obviously it is a course that all of them are able to just have fun and do everything, and it's split into between different, let's say, sectors that they have right here, and all of them are kind of different. I mean, you've got different access points, such as the one here, and there was this one there. So whatever you feel like, you know, giving it a try. And what's really nice about this all is that it's all seamlessly connected. So like, for example, if you can see on top right here, and then right over there, both these sides right here, they are connected into the other section. You've got it from this half and that kind of half. And then there's also a lot of slides and different activities that you could come here and get to have a lot of fun with your children. As you can see, you know, it's getting a very, very active, but that's the fun of the place. I mean, you know, you've got a lot of young kids and children that are coming here and having a lot of fun, and it brings a joy into me seeing that a place such as this one is still active and it has a lot of people that are coming here. And well, obviously, dear viewers, I wish that I was able to give you an experience and an opportunity to go inside these, but I cannot exhaust my back a lot. So we'll just have to leave it at that. But this gives you an opportunity to actually come here and bring your children so that they could enjoy and have a lot of fun playing in a place such as this. So let's all continue right now and check out the other places that they have right here. Come follow me, let's go. Well, dear viewers, we are back exploring some of the games, and this was actually one of my favorite games growing up. It's a very old game, and the objective is simple. Basically, you've got a lot of different seedings in which we'll be giving some balls that we'll have to score. If you were to come inside and check out, right over here, you've got a lot of different places, and obviously the colors will give you different points, and where you land your ball exactly will actually move. In this case, we've got lions, and so I'm excited to actually give this a go. So let's try it out. And now that we've got our balls, actually not keep this very boring, we'll be inviting one of our team members right here, and we'll try to do some sort of a challenge. Hello. And so if you could hand over the balls, and let's see how this is going to go. So I think if we were to throw the balls like this, yeah, if I'm not mistaken. And so we'll start right now with 3, 2, 1, go. And so, all right. We'll go. I think I am number 2, so I'm actually having a, all right. And so I'm doing very, very good. I mean, we'll go ahead and, as you can see, since I'm number 2, I'm actually taking, I'm not sure what is exactly happening with our team member right here, but I think at this point I'll be getting the win and one last ball for us to actually win. And we've made it through the finish line, which is thank you, which is just a part of fun. And I do remember, I mean, this game is as fun as I remember, and obviously, we end up getting our own rewards, which are tickets that you can always go and submit them to the ticket office and then gain some rewards, some really, really fun rewards. So let's take this and let's go check out the other games that they have in this place. Well, dear viewers, if you can see behind me, there's also some really nice small rides that are catered more towards small children. As you can see, with a lot of popular themed characters, they're having fun, it offers some kind of excitement, it's not too crazy. And obviously, they're making it for kids, obviously, so that they could feel safe and enjoy, some, let's say, high altitude. But let's go right over there, as they have a dedicated arcade area in which you can check out a lot of arcade games. Let's go. And so we are right here in the arcade area, and they've got this arcade game in which I will be trying to hit it, and oh my goodness, that wasn't that much in terms of power, but this was just the first smash. So let's give it another go and see if I could do a stronger job at this. So let me hold it like this, and let's see, we just had previously 100. Let's see if we're able to get more than 100 this time. And it's actually the same thing. Let's see if we are able to do a third one. So I'm going to put more strength into this one. And let's see if we get more than 100 right now. Oh, there we go. Okay, 420. That is impressive. And I mean, a total score of 620 is not bad. But we are just getting started in this arcade area. So let me put back this funny looking hammer, and let's go and check out. And oh, before we do that, we ended up getting ourselves more tickets, in which we'll be collecting a lot and hopefully try to redeem it right over there in the ticket office. So let's continue exploring the arcade area. Let's go. Well, dear viewers, of course, when it comes to an arcade area, you obviously have to have a basketball game. So, I mean, I've played a lot of basketball arcade games and this show. And all right, I was gonna say I'm very terrible at these games, but I got the first shot. So let's continue on getting other shots if possible. And I mean, to be honest, growing up, I wasn't really that big of a fan when it comes to these games, these kinds of games. But I'm actually doing good so far. So it's very, very, very nice, very exciting. And oh, all right, I'm on a roll. Wow, wow. Okay, okay. We're doing nice so far. I mean, you know, we're getting good scores here and there, and there we go. I think for each goal you end up striking 3 points, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe even less. And we ended up getting our tickets, as you can see, in which we'll be collecting them. And I'm excited to give more of these games a try. So let's go. And well, dear viewers, I found a very interesting game in which I think you have to move this, let's say, snake statue, and you're given a ball. So I'm gonna place my ball right here, and I'll start to move it around and see. And oh, so I understand. So obviously, you've got a kind of like a rail guard right here that gives you like a good head start, and then you'll have to balance the ball, as you can see. There we go, and almost there. I think I'm gonna get, oh, and we ended up just getting 2 tickets. But oh, we also have one more try. So I think the game is being generous. So let me put this back and see if I'm able to get it. Ah, it was so close. But hey, it's exciting to give these games a try. So let's go on ahead and check out some of these really nice retro games. Let's go. And so what's an arcade without a game of air hockey right here, as you can see. So we are going to be challenging one of our team members right here and see who gets to score the very first one. And I think this one needs some, maybe like some moving. It's more towards your side. So if you wanna try to, there we go. Let's pretend we're not breaking any kind of rules here. And as you can see, I'm fully focused, dear viewers. I am not commentating too much. And oh, there we go. That is a score right here. And let's see if we're able to, oh, and I got scored against right here. And then for the very last one right here, let's see who ends up getting it. Oh, I almost had it. And what's the play right here? Okay, okay. Oh. Almost was about to score on myself, but and I ended up losing. But you know, this is just a part of having fun right here. You know, people are going to win and some people are going to lose. But let's actually get to check out all the other machines that they have. So let's go. Well, dear viewers, I'm going around and I'm checking. I mean, a lot of these machines are in really nice conditions and it's very fun to be able to see. And right now we're actually going to be giving this bowling game right here a try. Now, if you were to follow me, this is such an old sort of bowling that they have right here in which you just easily try to get some of the score. And now I'm not a big fan of this one exactly because this one relies on you trying to hit some of the targets. And we got ourselves a target here. Let's see if we can get more targets. And I think, oh, there we go. We got our balls again. And let's see if I'm able to hit. Oh, we've got a 150 right there. And then I'll try to see if I could try to hit more. And oh, that one was a miss. Let's see for this one. And that as well was a miss. Now let's see if I'm going to be giving another try or not. And I think we also have one more try. So let's try to make this one count right here. So I think I need to put more power or more velocity into these. And I almost had that one. Let's see. All right. Okay. We ended up getting a score of 400, which honestly is not bad. Definitely could have done better. And obviously we got our tickets right here, as you can see. So I will be collecting these and try to see if we're able to go to the redeeming office later on. So let's continue on checking what they have and let's go. And well, dear viewers, we ended up getting our tickets right here, and I'm actually excited. I mean, I did not have enough, but I want to give a try to the different ones. So for example, this one that we have right here, this one is a basketball themed one, and I think it will maybe be easier to score. So let's see if we can try to score right here. And oh, this one ended up falling off and going there somewhere. Oh, we've got ourselves one, and then we've got our ball back right here. So we'll be throwing. Okay, I'm scoring way better compared to the one that we have. We're gonna have these ones again and try to see if they can fall. Oh, and it did not fall, but let's see. Oh, that one was a bad one, but let me try to put more pressure into this one. See, and oh, we almost got the 100. We didn't end up getting it, sadly. And I think we have one more chance right here. So let's make this one count. And oops. Ooh, we're always, okay, we got a 30, and then the very last one, we're going to be throwing it, and hopefully the 6, and that one was not it, sadly. And I mean, you know, this is just a part of the fun that they have right here in this arcade. But let's continue exploring, let's go. And well, as you can see, dear viewers, we've got also more amusement games right here. And obviously, you know, it's very, very loud, some of these machines are. And as you can see, you've got a swing right here, a circular swing. And then you've got a really nice roller coaster that I think is shaped, it's closely shaped to a caterpillar, but I don't think it is. But I mean, I wasn't expecting this to be actually fast, but it's really, really nice to be able to see that there's a mix of both arcade games that you're able to, like, you know, rack up points and win. And you've also got entertainment in which you can bring your young children right here and have them play, have them get that exhilarating experience compared to what they have outdoors, which is more catered toward teens and adults, while here in this area, this closed area, is catered more towards young children and kids. But I think there's still more to explore, so let's go right there and check out. Let's go. Also, there is a dedicated area for very young children, as you can see, which is a really nice, quiet playground that they have right here with a lot of these, I'm not sure what you exactly call them, you know, but ever since I was a kid, I do have fond memories of having some of these around in my house. Now, obviously, you've got like structures that are, you know, like slides for really, really young children. As you can see, you know, the slide is not too dangerous. And then you also had cars, you know, like very small cars such as this one. And I do remember back when I was a kid, I've had this one that I don't know if you could relate with me, dear viewers, but we had the one that had like red and yellow on top. And I remember, like, when I was young, I used to be a big fan of just riding it around the car. And well, obviously you have to use your legs to like pedal and like walk across. But this is bringing me like a lot of memories, and it's nice that, you know, this place is catered towards all age ranges, you know, when it comes to children, and they're always able to come around and have fun, either in these like playground games or in the ball pits as well. And it's also very nice given that, you know, it's very loud right over there. Somehow this area is much more quieter, and there's just a lot of really nice, you know, just some peace, you know, in order to bring your young children so that they could, you know, stay calm right here and have fun. But this is just a part of what they have right here. So let's continue on exploring all the other places that they have right here in this place. Let's go. well, dear viewers, we also got ourselves a horse ride right here. Woo! And I was not expecting this to be actually very, very fast. It's very, very interesting. I mean, it's been so long since I've actually been into one of these right here, and I want to try to see if I could try to like maybe get on one of these, but you know, might be a safety hazard, so I'm not gonna try to do that. But it feels interesting to be able to actually walk around right here and like while it's also moving. And well, dear viewers, we have gotten ourselves right inside this, I think if you want to call it a teacup, as you can see, and this is just a part of like I'm not sure what you call these, I think the merry-go-rounds, maybe, if I'm not mistaken. But I'm generally impressed that I'm able to fit into one of these, and I'm excited for this to actually start rolling. So if we can have them start right now, really, really excited. I mean, I get two kind of motions right here. It's gonna go around, and then I could also move them around like this. And oh my God, this is going way too round. I mean, you know, as you can see, it's taking me back to like when I was a kid. And just the amount of nostalgia that I'm having right here is quite fun, as you can see. And I'm just like going around and around right here, getting two kind of motions right here. I mean, you know, the thing is already moving by itself, and then I have myself moving this, let's say, teacup, as you can see. And right now, I'm just going around in circles, and this is probably not going to feel really good once I'm out of this ride, but it's generally exciting. I mean, as you can see, it's the smile on my face right now. Yeah, it's just generally exciting. And we'll probably be stopping right here, and I'm trying to control it for it to stop going around. And I can already feel some kind of, let's say, dizziness right now. So let's get out of this ride, recompose ourselves, and continue on covering this episode, dear viewers. So join us after the break. And well, dear viewers, in one of our previous episodes, we actually got to cover a bumper car area, but they have one here that is more suited towards young people and children, of course, you know, that is much safer and less fast. As you can see, one of our team members is able to demonstrate, you know, just how safe and just really nice and slow this experience right here is. And well, you know, if I was maybe a bit shorter and I was more thinner, I would have actually gotten into one of these bumper cars right here. But it's nice to see that they actually have two options. One that is here indoor for the young children, and then there's the one that's catered towards all ages that is right outside this park. So let's continue on exploring what they have here indoor. Let's go. Well, dear viewers, we're back, and of course I got my bundle of tickets right here. And obviously, as I told you, that they've got a gift counter right here with a lot of different types of gifts right here, ranging from, you know, toys and like some just fun fidget toys, as you can see, balloons, balls, and just a lot of different things in which you're able to submit your hard-earned tickets in order to get some of these cute toys. And so we'll be handing over the tickets to this nice gentleman right now, and he'll be counting them right into the ticket eater machine. As you can see, that is just going to be taking some of the tickets right here. As you can see, some of the tickets right here. And I'm excited. I mean, let's see if we could try to get any kind of game right here using those tickets. I don't think we were able to play a lot of games, but maybe we'll have enough to get like at least one game right here. And apparently they range from like a lot of tickets, and so we got to submit our tickets to the ticket eater, and I think I might go for something practical, which is a pen. Can I get the pen, please? And we ended up getting ourselves a very cute pen, as you can see, and very practical gift, I have to say. But let me remove the cap right off it, and I see a piece of paper right next to me right here. Dear viewers, can you guess what I'll write? Can you guess what I'll write? I'm pretty sure you've guessed it already. We'll be writing the name of our program, Why Not, right here. As you can see, we've got Why Not.
Sometimes there's no one else who loves me like you used to.
And well, dear viewers, I mean, when it comes to a lot of these play parks, especially the older ones, it is not complete without having some snacks. And as you can see, I've made it myself here right into the snack station. And I mean, I'm pretty sure you know what is inside this pot. Now, if you want to come close and check it out, we've got ourselves some really nice steamed corn, as you can see. And I think I will make me a corn plate right now. I think I'll start by taking out some of the corn and putting it right here, let's say into the mixing station, as you can see. So we'll be putting this corn right here, and then, as you can see, just put this kind, as you can see, and then we've got ourselves some of the seasonings. We've got some black pepper right here, and then we've got ourselves some salt that we'll just put just a bit, and then I assume this is lemon, if I'm not mistaken. Put some lemon right here, and then if we could just take a small piece of butter, because that is what completes this right here. We'll close it, and then we'll just be mixing it like this. And I could already, I mean, my mouth is already somewhat watering just from, I mean, a lot of people that were born and raised here in our country of Kuwait, you know, this is a very, very classic, let's say, sort of snack that we end up having. As you can see, we're putting this inside the very nice cup, and this is, I mean, already my mouth is completely watering just thinking about enjoying this right here. And then we'll be just taking the last scrap off right here and then putting it back. We ended up having two pieces. And then if I could maybe get a spoon right here to give it a generous and a nice taste test. As you can see, we've got a spoonful of corn right here. Tastes exactly like my childhood, dear viewers. And I mean, you know, it's such a simple dish that just requires few simple ingredients such as lemon, butter, and then, you know, some salt and pepper, but it just has a lot of, let's say, sentimental value. I'm loving this. And well, dear viewers, let me put this aside because I don't want to spend the entire time just munching on my corn. But this was the end of today's episode, in which we got to explore this really, really nice park, indoor park, that we had a lot of fun. And obviously you could always bring in your children. It is also a part of history because it's such an old place that is still active, and there's a lot of kids that come and play. And I hope that you ended up enjoying coming with me in today's episode to check it out. And let me remove these right here, since we're not going to be using the kitchen anymore. Now if I could have a bin, and I'll just put it right here, and I'll grab my corn and exit this place. And this should be a wrap for today's episode, dear viewers. I mean, we've had a lot of fun being able to come to this place that holds a lot of memories, and you know, it is such a fun place in which you can bring your kids in right here, have some fun, and I'll actually show them a part of our history right here when it comes to arcade and also entertainment places. Hope that you've learned something today, and until next time, dear viewers, please take good care of yourselves, and bye-bye.
Hi everybody, this is Sarah Al-Amiri in Why Not Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to our program, Why Not? I'm your host, Ahmed Murad.
Lovely viewers of Why Not? I am your host, Rita Al-Khirani.